Hey everybody, how you doing? So this is Nils, Jensen at Idaho Pulse and Boise Premier Real Estate. And so I'm bringing another market update to you today, and this one's going to focus on the city of Star. So what we do is once or twice a month, I'll go through and scour the MLS, give certain parameters, and kind of figure out how the market's doing. I'm going to bring you actual numbers. I'm not going to skew them, trying to tell you that things are better than they really are or things are worse than they really are, trying to get clicks on the internet. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to educate you and let you know really what's going on. If the market really is getting worse, I'd like to let you know that. If you are interested in moving to the Treasure Valley, let's say you're watching this video and you're thinking about moving and you're not sure if this is the area for you, we have a Boise relocation guide that we'd like to send you. We also have a buyer's and a seller's guide that I can send you as well. Follow the link in the description box. I believe it's idahopulse.com/YouTube, but you can click that link. You can fill out your information. I will send that to you free of charge. If you are new here or you've never been to this channel or you've been watching and you just haven't done it yet, we do appreciate people subscribing. That will let you know when new content is put out. It kind of keeps you updated and it kind of helps us grow our channel as well. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Anyways, if you have any questions about real estate specific stuff, or maybe there's something in here that I did not cover, feel free to leave us a comment. Let us know what your questions are. I'm happy to let you know what the answer is as soon as possible. I'll answer back. So anyways, let's get right into the market update for the city of Star in the Treasure Valley in Idaho. All right, everybody, so let's get right into that market update for the city of Star in the Treasure Valley. So what I've done is I've taken data and I've actually broken it down into two separate segments on this video. So the first segment is going to be homes that have sold, market day supply for those homes that are sold. How many homes sold in the last 2 months? I've picked January 1st to February 28th for this video. So all the data that you're going to hear about on this video is from that 2-month span. And the reason why I did that is I think a little bit larger time frame is going to give us a more accurate window into how the market's actually doing. If we focused on just February, which just ended, or we focus on just January, which was just coming out of the holidays, I think it may be an unrealistic representation of how the market's doing right now. A little bit longer time period is going to give us a little bit more homes to look at, a little bit more transactions to clear, and kind of go at it that direction on this video and see how it goes. I think the data comparing the two, when I looked at just January, just February, or combining the two, I think it was a lot more accurate representation. Let's get into the homes that were actually sold last month and go into those first. So for the homes that were sold in January and February, from the 1st of January to the end of February, we had 60 homes that were sold total. I'm going to preface this data by saying this. The data is a little bit skewed on these 2 months for Star only. And the reason why I started digging into the data, I found that there were a lot of homes that seemed to have closed that were brand new construction. And so I was looking through the data and I noticed there was a lot of 0 days on market for days on market and combined days on market. And what that's doing is that was really skewing the days on market for all the other properties and dragging the days on market way down to an unrealistic number. So what I did was I'm going to give you the first set on this particular city first with those properties in there, and then I'm going to remove them and kind of show you without them. The reason why I'm doing that is because I think if you're actively looking to sell your house, you're thinking about it, you're trying to figure out what the market's doing, those 0 days on market for pre-sold construction homes is not going to really help you. Those homes were committed a long time ago and they just happened to close in January or February. And it didn't really help. And there was a lot of them that closed. So it didn't really help. So we're going to go into those first. So like I said, 60 homes were sold total, including the new construction that closed. The highest priced home sold was $1.6 million. The lowest priced home was $295,000. The median days on market for January and February combined was 18 days on market. And the median price for homes that were actually sold was $598,000. So again, 18 days on the market, I do not think that's an accurate number for how fast the houses are moving. So let's go ahead and remove those out, and we're going to go with those new construction homes being pulled out. So if we pull out those new construction homes that were added, we have 43 homes that were sold. So as you can see, 17 of those 60 homes that were sold total were classified as new construction pre-sold homes. So those were removed. We had 1.25 million was the highest priced home actually sold once we removed all the other ones. 295,000 was the lowest price home sold, so that didn't change, and $579,900 is the median sold price. So that was a little bit lower, 20,000 or so, 15 to 20,000, I guess, lower than it was before we moved the new construction out. And the median days on market is 39 days once we removed the new construction that had 0 days on market. I was actually very surprised. 39 days on market is really good. And it feels like the market is getting a lot better. But once you look at that, actually, it is getting quite a bit better. Star has one of the lower days on market from the ones that I just pulled as of the 1st of March. And so this is really good news. The interest rates are a little bit higher. They did go up a little bit last month, but it doesn't seem so far to be affecting anything. We'll see how next month goes when I do my next update. We'll kind of contrast that 39 days to what's going to be happening next month and kind of see, is it dramatically changing things? My personal opinion is when you have the rates go from 3% and you jack them all the way up to 8%, which is kind of what happened in 2022, that crazy high straight up and down arc curve is going to be something that's going to shock people, and people are going to pull back and kind of stop and reevaluate. When it goes up 0.5% or something like that, it really isn't enough to shock the market. A lot of people had already kind of committed in their brains to what they're going to get for their house when they sell it and how much they can afford for the new house monthly payment wise and what the interest rates are going to be. I don't think 0.5% is going to shock people, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. But in theory, it wouldn't dramatically affect the market next month. And they are predicting, based on a lot of factors, that the interest rates should start eventually coming down towards summer. We'll just have to see how it goes, but I will definitely keep you updated. And if you follow our channel, you'll get the latest updates as they happen. So let's get into the last piece of data that I collected. And this is going to be active listings that are on the market. So we're going to include active, pending, and contingent, and even coming soon. I'm just going to enact all of that into one piece of data. So let's get into that segment right now. So for that data segment, we're doing the same time period, just to remind you. So we're doing the 1st of January to the end of February. We have 309 homes total that are on the market. $10 million is the highest price listing, and that listing is actually with our brokerage. $280,000 is the lowest price listing, and $654,000 is the median list price. So as you can see, this is kind of how the data looks on the MLS. These are the most accurate numbers that I can get, and I've really tried to kind of put perspective on everything and kind of give you the most accurate reading on what these numbers mean. If something doesn't sit well with you, or if you don't understand something, or if you have something that I didn't go into and you're like, well, what about this? Please leave it in the comments. I do respond as fast as I can, and I try not to miss any comments. So when I see it, I will respond to you. Or if you just want to have a personal conversation, you're welcome to call or text the number on your screen. I will get back to you as soon as possible. You can go to idahopulse.com and you can leave us an email as well. So hopefully this was informative for you. If you are interested in real estate in the Treasure Valley, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video, and thanks for joining us.